what you need, yeah. Man, I got it, wow.
Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Box Seats. This is the show we talk about sports with comedians as we wait for some of the comedians to come in. My man D Jones is in the building. D, how you doing, sir?
I love that hat, Frank. I love
You
that
do?
hat. It's a great hat.
Yeah.
I'm glad you don't have on that other Boston team, or we wouldn't be friends today. But today, we friends, man.
Well, I have three of these, these, and every time I wear the hat, everybody thinks it's the same hat. So, that is
That's
what
a
it is.
beautiful hat. Beautiful logo.
Huh?
The beautiful hat, beautiful logo.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. let me bring in the other person, filmmaker Jason Hayes. Jay, how you doing, sir?
Hey, what up, fellas? Sorry for my tardiness, man. I ate like a half a pot of spaghetti.
Oh man, and I'm hungry too.
I had to brush my teeth real quick.
Yeah. I'm hungry too. All right, so Howie is texting me. He's overseas.
He's in Amsterdam, right?
Yeah,
He's in his native land, D.
Oh, he hat.
Yeah.
You think he's not happy to be in Amsterdam?
He's not in Amsterdam. He's flying right now.
Literally. Or floating.
Yeah, he's about to come in. I just texted him the link. He's about to come in. So while we wait for him to come in, and let's see if it looked like my man Rodney Perry's going to come in too. So
what?
Yeah,
what?
Let's see my man Rodney Perry coming in. Howie Bell's in the building. Howie, what's happening, bro?
What up, fellas? What up, dog?
What's up, Howie?
Howie, in the future, when you need the link, you got to text me before the show. That's how it works. Not during the show. Like I said,
I wasn't able to, brother. I wasn't in the didn't have the capacity, brother. I wasn't able to text you. That's why I hit you on WhatsApp.
Different time zones.
I was on WhatsApp. I can't do it through the phone. So yeah.
The funny thing is, I don't even use WhatsApp. So I saw your thing. I was like, who the hell is this WhatsApp? I don't even get down with that. Honestly, I don't like it at all. But it's just another thing, another app we got to use, right?
Got to use it, man. Especially when you're going international, so it don't cost nothing, brother.
Other than that, international.
Yeah,
I gotta say though, Howie, you look crystal clear though, bro. You look crystal clear.
Yeah, T-Mobile trying to charge me $18 a text message, brother.
What?
Whoa.
What? I'm over exaggerating, but it might as well be.
$17.95.
Yeah.
All right, so since Howie Bell's in Amsterdam, we ain't gonna waste his time. Let's see while we wait for Rodney Perry to jump in too. Let's get ready to jump into the show, man, because there's a lot going on in the sports world, and D Jones ain't gonna be on too much longer. So I want to make sure I get this out in just about the rightful manner that people can be either upset or agree or disagree or not. So here's the question. Howie Bell, which team could give the Detroit Pistons the most problems in the East or the West, or both?
Well, I'm gonna start with the East, and I'm this might be not a popular opinion, but honestly, man, a team like the Boston Celtics scare me more than the Knicks or more than the Cleveland Cavaliers. Even though on paper it may look like the Cavaliers may be able to do some of that, but I just worry about the Celtics, their experience, the way they're playing. I worry about them. They scare me personally, more than any of them other teams. In the West, I don't know. I don't like what Wemby did to us. I don't like what the Spurs did to the Pistons. I just didn't. It just didn't look right. Didn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? It felt like we was kind of exposed lightweight. You know what I'm saying? And it looked like we don't know how to shoot threes as well either. So I'm a little worried about the way the Spurs did. So I would say the Spurs in the West and the Celtics in the East.
All right. So by the way, I like your jacket. I'm trying to see why you wore something nice, white and fluffy as you went over to the Netherlands. I'm just trying to figure that out. I'm just
I got my Rocky Balboa. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my running up the mountain, getting ready to fight the Russians. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're doing. It's a
little chilly here too. Good.
I bet. Damian Jones, what team could give the Detroit Pistons, your favorite team, the most problems in the East or the West or both?
Well, let's go with the West first because it's only going to be one team. whatever team make it to the finals. If we make, I think we're gonna make it to the finals. That's gonna be OKC if they're fully healthy. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It's gonna be OKC if they fully healthy. Because they can knock down the three. Most teams that can knock down the three, because we got one legit 3-point shooter. He actually almost got hurt last night, and then they talked about it like, if Duncan Robinson get hurt, who's gonna hit the three? And I didn't think about that. Then you got Denver, but we beat them both times this year. I'm concerned about the Spurs, but after watching the Pistons play the Spurs, Wemby soft as doodoo paper. Like, he's skillful and he can ball, but he's super soft. They play great defense. Like, they're good without Wemby. You add Wemby, that's a whole nother element. Because he can block your shot up underneath their basket or
that's what I'm saying. That block shot element add a lot, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, but he's super soft. On the East, I'm not sure about Philly. We gonna see how we match up against them if they're 100% healthy. If Joel Embiid is healthy, Cleveland, we about to find out because we play them twice coming up. And then who else? We not the Knicks, the Celtics. They are a one-trick pony, and that trick is that three. And if they knocking down that three, we in trouble. Okay, so. Those are the teams that can be problems, but I still think we'll make it to the finals.
All right. Okay. I like his assessment. Let me see what the professor has to say. Filmmaker Jason Hayes. How you feel about this, Jay? Detroit Pistons. What team gives them the most problem in the East or the West?
I'm gonna start with the East because that's just a way shorter list. To me, styles make fights. So the Knicks are going to be a problem for them because they got legitimate dudes who can get buckets. If you got a legitimate bucket getter, they're always going to be a problem. Cleveland is going to be problematic too. For them. But I mean, let me say this. I don't think anybody is going to beat them in the East. I think they go to the finals this year, first off. Let me just qualify that. In Philadelphia, if Embiid, can like put about 5 games together, they'd be dangerous for him too. Now, moving to the West, man, take your pick, bro. Because Denver's gonna be a problem with Murray and Yoke. You already saw, what San Antonio can do. You know what OKC is gonna be. Houston is gonna be tough. Ant-Man ain't going nowhere in Minnesota. So it's about 5 or 6 teams in the West that it can be a real problem for them.
All right, okay. I like the way you all came
real
together.
quick, Frank. But I want to add to that though. But you know what's so crazy about that is the West are gonna beat each other down so bad that by the time the finals come, dog, I don't know. They're gonna be battle weary. Whoever is gonna be up against the Pistons.
That's a possibility.
And can't do it by itself.
That's true too. That's true too. But we all, we're used to seeing this every year, though, right? Am I right or wrong? Every year the West beats themselves up, and then whoever's last man standing, they face the person in the East. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like look, OKC last year was hilarious because everybody thought they were going to sweep the Pacers. That didn't happen either. You know what I mean? Y'all remember that? Yeah,
I thought for sure they was going to sweep them Pacers, man. But hey, real quick, we cannot let it be swept over that D. Jones called Wemby booty paper.
No, not at all.
You know what I'm saying? He called him booty rags, bro.
Did you not watch the game, Jay? Did you not watch the game?
I didn't watch the game, but calling that man booty rags is crazy.
I watched the game, and I'm a Detroit fan. He ain't booty paper, but I see what D. Jones was talking about. He is lighting the ass, and if he gets muscled up and pushed around, it could be you can figure out a way to control him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Or put some weight on.
I'm not saying he whack. I'm saying they was pushing him around like a little kid.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. It looked like we got another guest in the house today. Let me see if he's just about ready. My man Rodney Perry in the building. What's happening, Rodney?
Rodney Perry!
He ain't gonna keep coming here with these hats.
I'm trying to tell you. Rodney, how you doing, sir?
What's up, gentlemen? How y'all doing? Please excuse my tardiness.
Yeah,
ain't nothing wrong with it.
We doing all right. Rodney Perry, we were just talking about which team could give the Detroit Pistons the most problems? Because before I jumped into the next question, you came in at the very last moment. Give me your assessment, bro. Like who you think?
I mean, of course, we like Detroit. They scrappy. They're a great squad, but I mean, it's in the East, Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, Cleveland is a tough squad. They always show up, and they getting better. They getting better, and they healthy. I like Cleveland right now.
All right. Okay.
Rodney, your hat too tight.
Yeah.
You know D. Jones, diehard Pistons fan, Rodney.
Yeah. You know you're gonna say that, Rodney Parrish. You know you're gonna say
And
that.
you know what? Everybody believe the Pistons gonna be something till they not.
Yeah. That's true. That's definitely true. That leads me into another question I was going to ask you all, which is very strange because not one person picked this team. So with that being said, Howie Bell, you up the next one, man. Howie Bell, after LeBron James retired, who, in your opinion, will he be most compared to Howie Bell? There's a list of people out there. You know, we already know the list of people. We all argue about a lot of these players and everything else. But who, in your opinion, will they be compared? Will LeBron James be compared to?
Honestly, I think he in a class of his own.
Mm.
And that's saying a lot for me because I'm not a LeBron fan, but I don't really know nobody else to compare him to, like to say this, because everybody wants to do the Jordan thing or Kobe or what have you and all these things. I just think he kind of a unique player, man. He did a lot of unique things. His career lasted a long time. The guy's had a really unique career, man, and I think he's in a class of his own. That's not to say he's better than. That's just to say he's in a class of his own. So I don't know if I could really compare him. You know what I'm saying? Because he can't really compare to Jordan's stats because Jordan did so much in so little time. He can't really compare to maybe a Kobe. Kobe passed away, so no telling where he would be. I don't know. So I would just say LeBron is just a unique class of his own, man, to be honest.
All right, so that brings me to D. Jones. D. Jones, we know we have this discussion all the time. D, what's your thoughts about LeBron James and who he would be compared to the most?
Unfortunately, they're gonna keep I hated the LeBron Jordan debate. I'm tired of it. But you really can't. He's the most athletic basketball player I've ever seen in my life. I don't think you really can compare a basketball player. He would be like Jim Brown of basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really can't compare him to another basketball player.
I agree.
You can compare his stats and his legacy, maybe, but that's going to be hard to do. And there's never been anybody who flops as much. So,
Wow.
You know D, man. That's D. Jones, bro.
Man, y'all took that the wrong way. What I'm saying is,
there's only one way to take that.
There's no other way to take that.
No, that's not disrespect to Ramon James, as you say. But I said he's the greatest athlete of all time. He's the greatest basketball athlete of all time, and you can't compare anybody to that. And there's nobody I can compare that flop as much.
Okay, so
yeah, you can. You can.
Who flops that much?
Brunson's
gonna be up there.
Yeah. Brunson
5'5".
And SGA flops a lot too.
All right, so that leads me to Jay. Jay, you get the same question too, bro. But I know as a LeBron James fan, you got a little bit more of that to add to that. So I'm gonna let you have the floor before I let Rodney Perry is one of the biggest Lakers fans in the building. So I'm gonna let him go last. Go ahead, man. Jay.
LeBron Ramon James Sr. is one of one. There is nobody that you can compare that man to that's ever played this game before because you ain't never seen nobody that size, that weight, that strong, that athletic, that smart, none of that.
Magic.
And I'll tell you how I'll tell you how you know you ain't never seen it before. I pulled up his all-time statistical ranks. Points, first. Assists, fourth. Steals, sixth. Minutes played, first. Games played, second. 3-pointers made, top 6 through 10 and rising. You know what I'm saying? He's first in All-Star game appearances. He's first in All NBA selections, 21. and he's first in all NBA first teams, 13. He's first or second in everything that matters. So there is nobody to compare him to. The question is, who you going to compare to him?
Okay, I like the way he did that.
Wait, no, who played more games than LeBron? That's crazy.
Probably Kareem.
No,
Or Karl Malone.
Or my man who played for the Celtics, Bill Russell. Probably Bill Russell too. Bill Russell played a long time too.
Or Vince Carter.
Yeah,
Vince did play a long time.
Vince Carter too. So that gives me the floor to Los Angeles Lakers fan Rodney Perry. Rodney Perry.
You know what? When I saw this question in our pre-show talk, man, here goes. Who compares to LeBron James? And y'all go back and forth. We can talk about his prowess as a NBA player. But I say Mr. Marcus.
DeMarcus.
Marcus?
Mr.
The
Marcus.
porn star?
The porn star.
He said Mr.
I mean,
Marcus.
wait, hold on. Hear me out, guys. Mr. Marcus. First of all, LeBron is a top-notch father. And he's been doing this thing for so many years, man. He in love with his wife. Ain't got no scandal, no cheating. Man, LeBron James is, and he did it without a father too. And you got to respect that on so many levels. So when I think of LeBron James, I think of a guy that's better than me.
and he's standing on that. We see how Rodney's standing. He's standing on that, right, Rodney? He's standing on that.
I got to, man. And then he used his power to get his son in the league, and his son was just okay. How great is that?
And Mr. Marcus would get his son to start doing porn with him. He'd be just like his.
Hey, y'all don't know this, but Mr. Marcus' oldest son is in the league.
Which league?
But Mr. Marcus had a scandal.
Oh, he did
have one scandal. He did have one scandal.
He did have a herpes scandal.
It was a terrible one.
But it turned out not to be true.
Okay. It turned out to be true. All right, so let me ask you, Howie Bell, is the Luka and LeBron thing working?
No, it's not working. No, I think Luka can't wait for him to leave. To be honest, I mean honestly, you know what I'm saying? It's just not working, man. You know, Luka passed him that ball on purpose. He know he had that shot. He was wide open. Yeah. He passed it to him with 2 seconds left.
Yeah,
Come
he
on,
almost
man.
hit on the side of the head. Honestly,
Yeah,
It's not working. I mean, listen, it's not working because of Luka. I've been telling y'all for like
Luka
almost
don't
2 years
want to
now.
play with LeBron no more, bro.
He's terrible, bro. Luka can't guard nobody. I don't want no point guard. I don't want no point guard taking more shots than everybody else. I ain't never like that.
Jay, he made a steal in that game, and I was like, Luka made a steal? That was crazy.
They must have just threw it in his damn lap or something, because ain't no way he worked for it.
I'm trying to tell you, D. Jones, is it working to you?
It ain't working, but I don't think it's Luka and LeBron fault. It's DeAndre Ayton fault. First of all, it's whoever got DeAndre Ayton. He sucks. So they don't play. LeBron too old to play defense. Luka's never played defense since he was a baby. And then you get the center who just out there looking stupid. Like, man, I'd rather go up there and eat some nachos.
Yeah, man,
I don't know.
He the real booty rags.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. Then you got a bunch of guys who can shoot, but nobody play defense, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I don't know about the coaching either. Like, who
yeah, you hit it on the nail on the head. Because honestly, my whole answer to this whole thing is DeAndre Ayton. Because nobody's paying attention to DeAndre Ayton. Rodney Perry, what you think?
I mean, guys. I mean, let's look at it like this: is the Luka and LeBron work? Luka, LeBron, and AR kind of doesn't, because it's not enough balls on the court, and so these guys are the stats say that when they're on the court together, they are down 10 points. So they all kind of ball dominant guys. So because of that, you kind of searching for somebody to just be a distributor, and so I like AR. I like Luka. AR and Luka together are cool. But when you add LeBron to the mix, they start to lose points. And so they got to figure out, I think somebody said coaching, they got to figure out a way to get the big man involved.
They do. Jay, you get the last word, bro.
Listen, man, I watch like a lot of like sports podcasts and stuff, and so the ones I like to watch are the ones with former NBA players because basketball is really what I care about.
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing that I consistently see that everybody play basketball say, because they're telling me they see what I see, and the biggest problem with the Lakers is that teams find Luka defensively.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care who he's on, they going at his neck, and until Luka laces him up and learns how to guard, he is going to be the kryptonite for the Lakers. Period.
Oh, I agree with that 100%. So now that leads me to Howie Bell. The next question is kind of interesting because at the end of the day, everybody pays attention to the Lakers or the Knicks. So Howie Bell, that brings me up to this, Howie. If the New York Knicks don't make it to the finals because of what they did this year, building up the team and building up everybody, if they don't make it to the finals, Howie Bell, is this season a failure?
They're not going to the finals, and so I don't know if it will be a failure. It just will be what to be expected. I think people really knew that the Pistons was going to come this year, so I don't think people are going to be too mad at the Knicks for doing exactly what they're going to do, which is lose. They're not going to go to the finals, bro. The Pistons pushed them last year, and I said this before, to the brink last year, and we're better this year, and the Knicks are still the same. Go figure.
Interesting. D. Jones, how you figure? How you look at it?
Well, I have to disagree with Howie. Everybody picked the Knicks to win the East. Everybody. They were favored to win the East. Then they came up against the Pistons 3 times, and we beat them by a combined 84 points. Jalen Brunson is a great player. He's not a point guard. And they don't get Cat the ball. Cat is softer than Cat is zesty and soft, and that's 2 different softs.
Wow.
Two different softs.
He's 2 types of soft.
Yeah. He's zesty and charming at the same time, and you can't win like that. The last zesty person who won was Dennis Rodman.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It didn't work out. It didn't work out for Caleb Williams either.
Wow. Jay, what's your take on that, bro?
Hey, man. I gotta agree with D. Jones, man. I mean, Cat is softer than cafeteria rolls on Meatloaf Day. You know what I mean? Like,
wow.
You know what I mean? Like for me, I mean, his skill set is unquestionable, and I don't think it's gonna be a disappointment if they don't reach the finals. But I think their season would be a disappointment if they don't reach the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
Because they at least did that last year. So anything less than that, you got to chalk it up to an L.
Yeah, I agree with that part. Rodney Perry gets the last word on this, and I know it's going to be memorable. Go ahead, Rodney.
Hey, here goes, guys. You can't count the Knicks out yet. Yeah, y'all talking what y'all talking, but let me tell you something. The Knicks will make a run. They always make a run. They will make a run, and it's not just Brunson over there. You got that other kid. What's the other big dude?
Robinson.
OG Anunoby.
Yeah, they got guys over there, and so I think the Knicks are still going to make a run. It's New York City. They're gonna figure it out. And how about this? Don't put your money on Detroit if you really want to keep losing. I know Howie Bell and my man, y'all love y'all Pistons, but guess what they do all the time? Lose.
Beat your ass. That's what we do. We beat your ass.
They're losers. They've been losers. The Knicks ain't won a game since Isaiah Thomas was on the team. So look, don't believe the hype.
The Knicks ain't won a game since Isaiah Thomas was on the team.
Watch the Knicks come roaring up for the last part of the season.
Hey,
Frank.
Yes, sir.
Put it on me. Put it on me.
I
want to say the Knicks are compared to Corinne Stephens.
Wow. Give me that. I like that.
They suck. Okay.
Damn. That's incredible sucking now.
Wow.
Montemento.
That's
Legendary.
super sucky.
Legendary
The
sucker.
Knicks ain't won since Willis Reed. You want to bring up Isaiah Thomas?
Wow.
And Rodney Perry. Coincidentally, there is a crossover between Corinne and Mr. Marcus.
Yeah,
I'll leave that there.
Hey, well said. I'm a big Korean fan, for the record, and the reality is, man, I know y'all love y'all niggas. I know if you're in Detroit, you know you got the casino downtown. They gentrifying the whole area. Beautiful. But the most famous Detroiter is Howie Bell.
Forget Joe Louis and them. No.
Howie Bell.
Howie Bell.
Howie
You right,
Bell.
Jay. You said one thing right. God damn it.
Howie Bell.
I know you can do it.
What's the single with the green eyes?
Hey, forget Thomas and Hitman Hearns. It's Howie.
I'll tell you, man.
Who was Emmanuel Stewart?
Who was Emmanuel Stewart?
So that leads me to this next question, man, because there's always things with people coming out funny out of the funny city. So let me see this, Howie. Name the top women athletes who you think could play with men in their sport. Just give me, the women that stand out. You know what I mean?
None, not one.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. The two. What I call them salt and pepper from the WNBA. You got Caitlin and what's my girl name?
Angel Reese.
Angel Reese. They can play.
No.
They can play.
No.
They can play. They might be coming off the. They might be coming off the.
No.
They might be coming off the bench, but they can play.
No.
You know what I'm saying? They can play with the boys. Who said they would be the best? They can play though. You know what I'm saying? I think they could. I think, of course, we know that the Williams sisters can play tennis with the boys.
For sure.
So we know that. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. That's a fact. They may even win. You know what I'm saying? In some of those. You know what I mean? You got this might be a little abstract, but you got bowling. There's probably more women bowlers that are incredible.
You can't name one woman bowler.
You found the sport.
And darts. And you got a lot of women that know how to throw darts.
Yeah, you do. All right.
You do.
So Howie's going on that. D. Jones, here's your alley-oop, bro. Name the top women who you think can play men in their sport.
Drake.
Oh man!
Wow.
No, I'm playing. Does the Olympics have like a blowing out your car windows event?
Wow.
Yeah. Just chocolate Serena. I don't know about the Serena now, but chocolate Serena.
Mocha Serena. They don't know.
Yeah, I don't know this Serena, but chocolate Serena, definitely. And then that's it.
That's it. Okay, so that's it.
Drake and chocolate Serena.
Okay, Drake and chocolate Serena. Okay, so Jay, that gives me yours, man. Give me the top women athletes who you think could play with the men in their sport.
I don't know who the top athletes are in the sport, but by name, I think that Simone Biles is better than any male gymnast.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I give her that. Yeah. Gymnastics, they go head to head. But after that, you got to go to sports like curling, white people Olympic stuff. I don't think you need, too much extra muscle or whatever, man. Like slide a cube across the ice. I can see women being tough against dudes with that. And the last thing, man, hell, bass fishing or something like that. I don't know, dog. Because everything else is taken.
Okay.
They get ate up with everything else.
All right, so that leads me to Rodney Perry. Rodney Perry, I know you know some women who were better than men in their sport.
Hey man, I'm a father, and what women can dominate is track and field.
Uh-huh.
When you start talking about track and field and just sheer fast, a lot of women can hang, or they can at least compete on like levels. They compete, but the reality is definitely not basketball. I like Venus and Serena. I like Clarissa Shields. Like, I'm not going to the ring with her. Who was that girl that Clarissa fought?
That what?
The girl that Clarissa Shields fought.
Oh, Franshawn, something like that.
Franshawn.
Yeah, Franshawn.
If they ever get in an ugly contest.
Mm-hmm.
I believe she could take it.
No, she
You
married to
saying
a
women
boxer,
can
bro.
beat men in ugliness? Is
That's
that
what
what you're saying, bro?
That's what he said.
Well, I want to take that back because that's not fair. But I do give her. She could win the short neck competition.
You gonna get ready to get a whole lot of hate mail, Rodney Perry.
For sure. For
You get
sure.
ready to get a whole lot of hate mail.
And I apologize, ladies, in advance.
Where is
But not
Mo
really.
to read my Jay? You might have to read my what's my little descript thing, but that Jay, you might the views the humor mill is not that type of thing.
Rodney Perry's views is
The
absurd.
views expressed by Rodney Perry are not those shared of Human Mill Inc.
Yeah.
And all affiliated everything.
Thank you. So let all that mail go to Rodney Perry, not me. That leads me to, this is the time of the show, man, when I like to mix things up a little bit. So Howie Bell, you up now. So give me your top 3 comedy duos in film and tell me how you like, who you like, just talk to me, man. Give me just
Hey,
3.
man, Dan, off the cuff, because you see, question. I gotta start with Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor.
Wow, that's a great one.
Mhm.
I think, and that's just off the top. That was probably one of they had a few movies together, Stir Crazy, and they had a few. I think what is it, a Silver Streak, and some other stuff. They had great movies together, great chemistry. So comedy duos, that's one. Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi. Even though they only really did the one movie, really, but it was incredible. Probably the best comedy duo I've ever seen on screen in the Blues Brothers. And I'm going to go ahead and say Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy in Trading Places had to be, I'll put that up there. None of these in no particular order, but I would say that that's in my top 3 as well. All 3 classic movies, all 3 incredible. And by the way, on my way from LA back to Detroit a couple weeks ago, I saw Jamie Lee Curtis on the airplane. And I said, hey, she's trying to be low key. And I said, hey, I saw a movie called Trading Places and I loved it. And she smiled and grabbed my shoulder. Nigga, I wanted to shed a tear. I was so happy.
Wow.
But that's a personal story. But yeah. But those are my 3.
Okay, so that leads me to you, Jay. Jay, give me your top 3 comedy duos in film.
For me, man, I love the Bad Boy movies, man. I love, when Will and Martin get together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, although Will's not a comedian, there's something about their chemistry that's just dope to me. I mean, I watch them do anything together. Number 2, I'm going Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. That's
wow.
That's a hilarious comedy duo. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we need to talk about that more, to be honest, man. I mean, we need to really talk about all their work together. And number 1, I don't care what y'all say. Cat Williams and Shannon Sharp is the greatest comedy television you will ever see in your life. Cat going crazy. Come on, Cat, come on, Cat. Watch it.
Yeah, he got 3 good ones. So Rodney Perry, give me your top 3 comedy duos in film.
Wow, I mean, I think y'all covered a lot of them, man. Wow, we got Martin. Oh, here's a good one: Kevin Hart and The Rock.
Great.
Kevin Hart and The Rock, comedy. And they may top the box office on all comedy duos. And they're currently working on a new Jumanji. Who else I like? I like Eddie Murphy and whoever.
Okay.
Eddie Murphy and whoever. Eddie Murphy and Martin. Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd. Eddie Murphy and
Arsenio Hall.
Right.
Let me find a girl. What's Melissa? What's the little fat girl? What's her name?
I don't know who you talking about. Melissa McCarthy?
Melissa McCarthy, and
she's hilarious.
Yeah, she is.
I love her, man. She's dope. And just to clear my name with the ladies.
She got a neck. He called her a little fat girl, but that's all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You did, Rodney. You did call her fat, but that's okay.
She is fat.
But you know what's so funny? Frank,
But-
that's how you know it was McCarthy. He said McCarthy. Yeah, you said that because you said
She like she don't miss a bunch of meals.
Don't put that Oh man, the views held by Howie Bell and his opinions got nothing to do with humor mill.
It's like Howie Bell being in a room full of white people, and they try to describe to go get Howie, but they won't say he's black.
Yeah.
They won't say go get the black one.
Okay, Howie. So since we talk about
Ooh, y'all left out step and fetch it.
Oh, Stephen Fetch.
Okay, right.
That's old school. Stephen Fetch.
That's old to the beginning.
Or Amos and Andy.
Yeah.
If you want to go all the way back.
Name me, Howie Bell, 3 best dressed game entrances this season in any sport. Football, basketball, tennis, any sport by anybody. Or you want me to come back to you because you got to think about it.
Yeah, you ain't got to come back to me. I've seen some dress. I don't know if they were the best or the worst, but I've seen. My style is different. Cats be, they walk in with purses now, so I don't know. But
Yeah.
I've seen.
Don't hate on the purse. Don't hate on the purse.
Don't hate on the purses. LeBron be having the purses. Oh, anyway,
Right, live in Atlanta, man. Right, live in Atlanta. He's been co-opted.
Hey man, don't hate.
I'm gonna say all of the Atlanta players from any sport.
Wow.
They're all the best dressed. They're very sparkly. They're very shiny, and they even got pink pistols.
Okay.
Oh.
So you found all Atlanta for your top 3. You go just do all 3 of those right there.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with that.
All right. So let me ask Jay. Jay, give me your top 3 best dressed game entrances in this season in any sport.
I really haven't seen a whole lot of game entrances this season, man. So I'm gonna stick to the one that stands out. Was Stephon Diggs stepped off the plane dressed like a bad bitch Kardashian.
Mm-hmm. He did.
Did you see the picture, Rodney?
Yeah, he did.
Did he have a person?
He had on furry boots, had on skin tight jeans, and had the purse holding it like this.
Oh, he had the purse. Oh, okay.
And he had the purse holding it, with it dangling from his wrist. Though that was the most diabolical outfit I've seen all year.
Was it diabolical?
It was diabolical.
Okay, so let me ask Rodney Perry. What's your thoughts, Rodney Perry?
What's old boy? He played for the 49ers. He got I think he's gonna be somewhere else next year. And he will fight. He got muscle, so y'all want to talk too bad about it.
Debo.
You talking about
Debo.
He left already.
Lord.
Debo is a little sassy sometimes.
Not
He left
little
already.
And then I would say, oh boy, he used to be at Oklahoma. He be wearing a lot of fly stuff. He wore the shorts. He wore the 3-piece suit with the short set.
Harden?
James Harden. Yeah, he's talking about James.
Not
Harden.
James Harden, the other dude, the kind of little half ugly one. He looked like a gremlin a little bit.
That don't help us, Rodney. That don't help us. Everybody look like a gremlin to you. So
I don't know. Oh, Jalen Williams?
No, he used to play for Oklahoma with Harden and the other guy. And KD.
Oh, Westbrook?
Westbrook be doing this thug thistle.
Does he really? Is it really thug thizzle though? What Westbrook be doing? It ain't really thug thizzle.
It's absolutely a thug. He's a thug, man.
Everybody say that now.
Man.
I don't care what he got on. You don't want to fight him.
I mean, I don't want to fight a lot of people. That don't mean that, you know what I'm saying, that their fashion ain't questionable.
A lot of people.
Yeah, I don't want to fight a lot of people.
Hey, Howie, it be dudes, hard dudes taking things in prison. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean.
Yeah, man. And they be beating people up with them purses and stuff. Like Debo saying,
Why you such a hater of the purse, man? The purse. Sometimes you got a lot of stuff. You need somewhere to put your stuff.
Yeah, but if you play basketball for the NBA, you shouldn't dress like a first lady. That's all I'm saying.
It's not a first
You know
lady.
what I'm
Just
saying?
got a bag. I got a bag. I got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of stuff in it. What he got in there? Other than little small basketballs?
And
Damn.
lotions, hair greases.
Lotions, yeah,
Atlantic.
yeah. Other little
Atlanta
balls to
done got
play
my
with.
dog, man. Atlanta done got my dog, bro.
Yeah. Okay,
No,
so
I'm just pro bag.
you-
You pro bag. You been in Atlanta too long.
It don't have to do with Atlanta. It's
He
nothing to
got
do
my
with Atlanta.
dog.
I'm pro bag. I'm not pro gay.
Did you go to the Beards and Dresses parade?
Lord,
First of
But
all,
that's in New Orleans, right?
That's in Atlanta.
gentlemen,
That's in
the
Atlanta.
parade was outstanding. I need y'all to stop hating on these gentlemen.
He took his
And let me
bag
tell
and
you
everything.
something. The revolution is coming, and we're gonna need these guys.
we ain't gonna be.
We gonna need these guys, huh?
Tell you, and you'll be like, I'm so glad you brought your bag, bro.
Pull out some of them balls that's in there.
Hey,
You got a bag full of balls.
hey, Frank. It's Black History Month, so since we're talking about bags and dudes carrying bags, it makes you wonder who was the first dude who carried a purse.
Hey,
Right?
while you playing, dog, it was brothers marching during the civil rights movement, and if they had bags, they could have fought off the water hose.
They could have put it up.
They had bags. They had bags back then. They was called attaché cases.
Is that right?
Yeah, it was an attaché case.
Had a handle and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. You remember them, Jay? You remember the attaché case?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
But they just didn't put it around their shoulder.
we ain't gonna be in the air much longer, so might as well go with a bang.
This definitely our last
Go down
day
in
on there.
flames, baby. Let's go with it.
we ain't gonna be in there.
Let's go out with a blaze of glory.
Yeah. So
Sports have changed.
you sure have. All right, Howie, I want to talk about football now, Howie, because everybody's talking about the combine and stuff like that, Howie Bell. So since we talk about that, if you're Cleveland right now, who do you want? Deshaun Watson or Shedeur Sanders? Like, that's the most important thing. Like, Deshaun or Shedeur? You know what I mean?
I would put my money on Shedeur Sanders. For the future. I like Deshaun Watson, but I would put my money on Shedeur Sanders. I would invest the next 3-4 years in him, at least 3 seasons. You know what I'm saying? In him, give him some time to develop. You put some pieces around us better, make him, because you can see what he can do even under pressure and with a horrible team. He's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? So give him something, give him some weapons, give him some protection. Let's see what he can do, with a little more help. I put my money on Sanders.
Okay, so he put his money on Sanders. That means, Jay, you going the same way he going, Jay, or which way you going? Because Cleveland's got to make that decision right now because of that dead money hit.
Well, they owe Deshaun a lot of money, and if they extend him, they got to give him a lot more money, and he ain't done nothing since he been there. So, to me, logic tells me that it should be Shedeur, because Deshaun's literally not done anything since he got to Cleveland. So there's no proof of concept. Now, if they can get Houston Texans Deshaun, then it's Deshaun. But I don't think that guy's around anymore, man. It's like massage oil and stuff that messed that up.
Wow.
So you got to go with the youngin. He's young. He's on a rookie contract. He's shown that he can play. You got to see what you got.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you got to do it. You got to see what you got. Rodney Perry, what you got?
First of all, you've already spent a plethora of money on Deshaun Watson. You got to get some of your money's worth back. You got to put the guy in the game, and you got to give him a chance. We know he's a great player. We know that. I would spend my money on signing person. If I was a GM, I would lock down Deshaun's masseuse. I would get Deshaun masseuse to make sure she was ready for each game.
From Houston.
No, it don't matter where she's from. They can get her from anywhere. But
because he's producing in Houston. You got to get the one that had him
lock her
bowling.
down. And no, because the one in Houston was kind of complaining. You don't want them. You want
Which one, though?
You want a new masseuse that's willing to do all the good stuff.
Okay, what's the good stuff, Rodney Perry? What you talking about? What's the good stuff?
I mean,
He did
hey
all the good
man,
stuff, the healing stuff.
hey,
What's the good
hey,
stuff?
yeah. It's just when you lean over a little bit, like, oh man, who? You almost got me there, baby girl. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. But if you do, thank you.
Yeah.
When you tap and say, take your ring off.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Wow. Rodney went there. Okay. So Howie Bell, since we still talk about football and we're talking about people who are getting a whole lot of money, we're gonna ask you questions about this Aaron Rodgers situation, Howie Bell, because Aaron Rodgers is it's a funny situation. Howie Bell, should either the Steelers or the Vikings want Aaron Rodgers on their team?
It's a little league team called the Eastside Vikings in Detroit. I think they might want him. But yeah, I was either one of those teams, man. I would be done with this dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for what? I mean, what do they keep? Anyway, yeah, go ahead, get him. Yeah, both of y'all go just fight for him. Give him as much money as you want. Just be a loser. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not going to. Let's just be honest, bro. Aaron Rodgers is past his prime. He is way past it. He's beat up. They beat him up so bad. I saw a picture of him last season. He was on the ground looking so dazed and confused with them eyes poking through that face mask. I said, he done. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't know why he would even consider coming back to play or why anybody would even consider putting him on their squad as their number one quarterback, because he ain't going to be number two. So he's going to want to come in and be number one. He's going to want to try to so-called win a Super Bowl, lie again to another team and try to get some money. That's it, man.
That's it. All right. So, Jay, I don't know how you follow that because Howie Bell just lit into him. So what's your thoughts, Jay?
I wish D Jones was still here because this is what you call an alley-oop. There was a zero chance Howie Bell was gonna say something positive about Aaron Rodgers. Trust me on this.
Zero.
We were talking about saving kids with cancer. He figured out a way to bash Aaron Rodgers last week.
Yeah. He's not a real. You know what I'm saying? He don't wear pink in October.
He ain't never gonna say nothing positive about Aaron Rodgers, bro. So, man, for me, bro, I'm just playing back his face inside the face mask.
That's what I'm saying.
And that dude looked like a 75-year-old crystal meth addict, bro.
I'm telling you, man.
Wow. He looked old, man. And the production tells you he's old. So I don't know why anybody would want to keep dusting that off, thinking that you're gonna get blood out that stone, man. I mean, it's over with for him, man. He's shot.
Yeah, and the way he kept reacting when he thought he was about to get hit, I was
like,
oh
man,
this dude should be football.
Right, he steps and everything.
I'm glad y'all left me so. I'm glad y'all left me a little bit. All right, here goes. Aaron Rodgers. First of all, it's not over. It's not over for Aaron Rodgers. I know what y'all feel like, but who could get the most out of Aaron Rodgers? Coach Boone. Petey went down last week running the veer. And now Aaron Rodgers can run the veer. And so he's going into the game, and Coach Boone is going to get his hind parts in action. I say Aaron Rodgers to the Titans.
To the Titans?
Wow, where'd that come from? Okay.
Remember the Titans? You seen the movie?
They just drafted the number one dude last year.
Yeah,
no, not the Tennessee Titans. The Titans, the high school team. Coach Boone, Denzel, let me tell you something. Denzel Washington, he get the best out of you. Because Petey went down last week, and they need a quarterback, and who else can do it but Aaron Rodgers?
Well, with that being said, Mo is in the building.
What up, Mo?
Man, listen. Send Aaron Rodgers to the Washington Generals, the replacement team. Yeah, the ones that are whenever the team go on strike, that's when Aaron Rodgers should come out and play. Let them cross the picket line. If they ain't on strike, ain't no reason why he should be playing.
Okay. I don't think you met. I don't think you're wrong. I'm personally not an Aaron Rodgers fan myself either. But there's a lot of things getting ready to happen. A lot of changes getting ready to happen in the NFL. How this is what I want to do. I want to ask you. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see this, but there's a new NFL rule that's being proposed. They definitely these are the rules they're getting now, and I want you to tell me which rules you want to stay or leave. They want the tush push out. They want, if you kick a field goal 65 yards or more, it's equal 4 points. And they want one toe down for a TD. Howard, you hear me? One toe. So they're having the two toe down, one toe down. 65 yards plus 4 points. And tush push out. You like all of them? None of them? Some of them? Which ones you like?
I'm gonna compare this list to black licorice. I don't eat none of that crap. None of it. And I'm gonna tell you why briefly, because I know we run out of time. The tush push is a legal play. The problem is the referees are cheating. They don't know how, or they won't call offsides, false start, and all that stuff. They did it a couple times this past season. They got it right with a couple false starts. They got to get better at that. That has nothing to do with the play calling. That's everything to do with the refs on that play. They got to get down and dirty, and they got to see the false starts. They got to see the movements and all that. They got to do it. Offsides, nose over the ball, all of that. Neutral zone, infractions, all of that. So let's get that out the way. Tush push is here. It's a legal play. You can't take away legal plays. Number 2, no, a field goal is 3 points. Ain't no 4 point. If that's the case, where's the 4 point play from half court in the NBA? You know what I'm saying? I mean, like that.
Don't do that.
There's no.
Don't do that, please, because
Don't even say it, right?
Yeah, don't say that, please. Yeah,
that 4 points is ridiculous. It's 3 points. I don't care if you make it from 65 or 70, bro. That's a 3 point play. Period. Point blank. It's a field goal. It is what it is. Just because you have a kicker that happens to be able to kick good like that, he shouldn't be awarded 4 points. Because every kicker can't kick a 65-yard or a 60-yard. That's no.
Okay.
And the last one, what did you say? The tell me again, remind me real quick. The last one, the last
one
rule.
one toe in.
Yeah, come on now. So now we going back to college? No, that's what makes the NFL professional 2 toes in. Part of it when you're catching a ball or when you're doing anything or intercept, whatever the case may be, to keep the play or make it a valid play. No going back to college. I mean, what are y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? No, not at all. All 3 are bad ideas. They all suck, and they're all black licorice. That's
right,
my
let's get somebody else in here, man. Jay, talk to me, man. You heard the plays. You got the tush push. They're voting on the tush push to be out. They're voting on a 65-yard field goal for 4 points, 65 yards plus, and they're voting on one toe down for reception. You like one, some, or none, Jay?
There's only one idea that you mentioned that I think is a cool idea, and that's giving them 4 points for kicking the ball 65 plus yards. I mean, like, it almost seems unfair that a dude can kick that thing from damn near the other side of the field and he get the same points as a dude who kicked it from 5 yards. That don't seem right to me. You know what I mean? But secondly, and probably my last point is this. The NFL may be 70% black, but this is when white people run the league, because this is the most white nonsense I've ever heard, because they can't stop the tush push. Since they can't stop it, what white folks do when they can't do something, they do. They make it illegal. They ban it. I can't do anything about it, so you can't have it either. This is the most white people shit ever. Okay? So I'll leave it at that. And as for one toe down, come on, bro. I mean, this ain't, dude, that's high school.
That's high school and college. That's high school and college.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're gonna regress to a high school thing because you don't think dudes can get open. They can't get open, then get them off the league. You don't make it easier to stay here.
Rodney Perry, what's your take on that? You got the tush push, 65 plus yards, 4 points.
Real quick, the tush push. I think everybody has got the ability. Every team can do it. So why not? So I'm not a fan of taking it out. 65 points. If you can kick the, I play Madden all the time. If you kick the ball 65 yards, that's incredible, and you should get more points for that. But you know what, Frank? And guys, I don't like these all these rules for Coach Prime. Ever since the man lost his toe, it's all kind of toe
Oh,
rules.
come on, Ryan. Man. Ryan.
Rodney, that's despicable, Rodney. That's
Toe
despicable.
rules. No.
Ever since the man lost his toe, you never heard no toe rules 20 years ago. But now that Coach Prime don't have no toes, it's a one toe rule. I don't like it.
Rodney, are you saying that because Prime down a foot, you got to change all the rules for everybody?
Man, I'm telling you, there's all these Shador Coach Prime rules, man, and I don't like it, bro.
All right, so that leaves me to D. Jones jump back in. D. Jones, you hear what we talking about, right?
Yeah, my sources said that it was the USFL that was making these rules.
No, the USFL made the rules.
Right.
It's already instituted, but the NFL is going to discuss it for this season. So,
Okay. So
what you because you know, honestly, D. Jones, let me just say this. The NFL does not want the USFL to get anything over them. So whatever they're gonna implement is gonna happen, so they don't want to steal none of their audience. Go ahead, floor is yours.
Well, I know one thing they said was that if you're in plus territory, you can't kick a field goal, that you have to go for. I mean, you can't kick a punt, that you got to go for it. I do like that. That's kind of dope that once you get past like 40 yards, that you got to keep playing, even if it's fourth down. I kind of dig that. The field goal, like Rodney said, that's amazing. You can kick it that far, but then dig this. What if it's third and long and you take a knee to get back just to make the field goal? You see what I'm saying? So that's some strategic stuff. I hate the tush push. I think it's stupid. Just do a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. I think it's almost like cheating when you just pushing somebody up. And you know me, I don't like cheaters.
But the NFL, you can push, not pull your same player, your teammate. That's a rule.
Right.
Can we change this? Can we change that subject? You done, D? Let me go to Mo. You done?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So let me get Mo. You get the last word on this, Mo. What's your take?
Well, the tush push, I'm down with the tush push. It works. Any team, like Rodney said, any team could do it. Kicking the ball 65 yards and getting 4 points, it don't mean nothing. 3 points is 3 points. Leave it alone. If I make my chicken extra good at the restaurant, I don't get no raise. You know what I'm saying? If you win the race by more than a footer or a hair, you don't get no extra money. So you shouldn't get no extra points for it. It's a kick. It's 3 points. Leave it alone. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just leave it alone. And the toe and one toe down, I don't know what dummy came up with that. I'm saying sometimes I think these cats be at the NFL meeting and they be about as bright as a dead flashlight. One toe down. What they need to do is try to figure out what is considered a catch. They decide everything else, but they still can't tell me what a catch is.
Mo, you made a great point, because to me, I can't tell nobody what a catch is today. I have no idea. I used to know what a catch was. I don't even do that anymore. But let me bring in White Chocolate. White Chocolate's in here yet. So White Chocolate, what did we get wrong? What did we get right? What we at? Because we all over the place. So
listen, when you guys were talking about the women that could compete with men's sports, you guys forgot Martina Navratilova.
Oh, that's right.
No, we didn't.
We ain't talking about bagging broads, man.
Wow.
Listen.
Wow.
Listen, I just thought she was a good comp. That's all.
That was a dig.
The tush push, I don't like the tush push because the defense is at a disadvantage. They made it so that the defense, they took rules away from them. So if it's even, fine, keep it. But if you make it advantage for one way, I don't like that. The stupid one-toe thing, forget that. I agree with Mo. He hit the nail on the head. Give us what a catch is, and use the video and use the replay assist thing when the guys get the calls wrong. They should automatically buzz in, hey, it's wrong. It's a catch. It's not a catch. Blah blah. And the 65-yard field goal thing. Look, it's a field goal. It's 3 points. Leave that thing alone.
Well,
I'm sorry, man. Please, let me say one more thing. White Chalk, you know what else they should do? They should have replay on penalties. And that's what they need to put in, because that's the biggest problem right there. Replay on penalties need to be in. And then we'll see the game. Then they'll cut down on cheating.
No, we need fines on the referees.
Can I say something, Frank? I just want to let y'all know I've been married 29 years, and I'm a fan of the tush push.
Everybody here's a fan of that tush push. Trust me.
I've been around pimps all my life. They helped invent the tush push.
So thank you for Rodney Perry for joining the show today, man. We greatly appreciate that. Rodney, what you got going on? Where you at? How can we follow you?
Hey man, Rodney Perry live on all social media, man. And you know what? Every once in a while you catch me right here on the Humor Mill, man. Thank y'all for having me, bro.
I appreciate you, Rodney Perry. But my man Howie Bell is in Amsterdam, and right now it's about it's midnight in Amsterdam, Howie Bell, right? What you got going on, Howie?
Yes, it's midnight in Amsterdam. I'm here with the Bounce Comedy Tour. Me, Brooklyn Mike, and Kareem Green. And it's gonna be another comic coming. I can't remember his name.
Stay out of the brothels.
Yeah, I ain't doing no brothels. Listen, I ain't trying to go back home with nothing I didn't come with. I know that. At all. Hey, look, that stuff passed through customs too. So
it sure does.
But I'm here, man, for the next few days, man. I'm gonna be coming down. I don't know if I can do the show tomorrow though, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Hey, knock him dead, Howie Bell.
Damian Jones is in his car. Thank you for taking the time in your car, bro, and talking about everything.
I'm headed to an East Side Detroit brothel myself.
They don't call it a brothel there. They just call it a whole
They
house.
don't call it a brothel.
What they call it?
Whole house.
I love you guys. The Knicks still suck.
I love you. He said, I love you guys. The Knicks still suck. Okay. All
The
right.
Knicks, yeah. What about the Spurs? What about the Spurs, buddy?
Yeah. What about the Spurs? But
Yeah.
leave them alone. Leave them alone.
Mo, you were so happy about those Spurs. You got on Spurs underwear right now, don't you? You were so happy about those Spurs. You was happy about those Spurs.
I went out and bought me a pair of Spurs for my Timberlands.
No, how can we follow you, bro?
Yo, MOE_comic on Instagram, Maurice Smith on Facebook, and next weekend I'll be headlining. I'm headlining for the whole weekend. My first time headlining the weekend at Nick's Comedy Stop right downtown Boston.
God bless you, man. That's good stuff, Mo.
Congratulations to my brother. Also, my brother Jay. Jay, how you doing? Jay Hayes, filmmaker, Jason Hayes. How can we follow you, bro? What's going on?
Hey, you can follow me at JD Hayes over at Fan Base. And right now, mentally, I'm just hearing Mo walking down the street. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Damn right. Timberlands and Spurs.
That's great.
He ain't playing. He ain't playing. And finally, White Chocolate, take us home.
Follow me and Frank on Boston Straight Shooters on YouTube and Facebook.
Thank you guys for watching. Name show's called Box Seats. We're gonna be back tomorrow, 5 o'clock, man. This is what we do. We talk about sports with comedians. Thanks again, man. We appreciate all of y'all. Y'all be safe. Peace.
Hey.
Hey, what you need, yeah?